What up with y'all? It's the Mental Ninja. It's been a minute since I done like any personal blog videos, whatever you call it. But it's gonna be a quick one. I'm gonna talk about like the mark of the beast. All right. Shout out to everybody. You already know who you are and shit. And if you just tuning into any of my videos, man, shout out to you as well. First, I'm gonna talk about two things, right? So it might be a little bit longer. So I changed my mind, right? So I uploaded the Illuminati, the true story of the Illuminati documentary. It's a docu-movie, really. It was done by a bunch of Freemasons, right? And you know, if you hear the word Freemason, you're like, oh, that's not my motherfucking problem. The way you fucking perceive shit at all, you know. But like I said, the movie was done by some Freemasons, so. Like again, like I said, if that like do you hear the word Freemason, all of a sudden you're like super atomic evil agenda, fucking conspiracy of the global elites, all this blah 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 blah. That's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come to your own conclusions based on the amount of information that you choose to seek out. And if you only seek out information that reaffirms your beliefs, you're gonna be seeking out that shit. And if you only want to blame Freemasons and people in secret societies for shit, then that's what you're gonna look for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're basically, it's like the witch hunt, nigga. It don't matter what fucking, if the bitch is fucking over there picking berries, she a witch, you know what I'm saying? And that means that you gonna tell your people and they gonna be like, oh, she's a witch. You be like, yeah, she a witch. And then you gonna fucking be like, well, we gonna find out. And the test, the witch theory is they throw a bitch in the water, and if she drowns, she ain't a witch. If she swims, she a witch, you know what I'm saying? And then they pull out the water and they put her on a stake and they burn her. If she doesn't burn, she a witch. If she burns, she ain't a witch, which is like some really fucked up, faulty ass fucking logic and shit. But that's just pretty much what the human mind is doing when it's like looking only for reasons to fucking include blame. And that's the outcome. Like the jury has been stacked. You know what I'm saying? The judge is a fucking bullshit judge. The attorney, the state prosecution, and the defense are all on the same team, and they're looking just to lock your ass up no matter what you do. They on Bobby seal your ass in court. You know, so, but yeah, man, the docu-movie I love that movie, bro. I've seen it like 5 times and shit, man, because like the first time I saw a bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna talk about or reveal because I can't, you know what I'm saying, that has to do with my order and stuff, you know. And if you're in the order and you see it too, if you're in the OTO and you see that shit too, you're probably like, damn, that's just crazy, it's dope, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, it has a lot of really positive belief systems, positive, you know, moral, you know, compass points and stuff about liberty and freedom of thought and stuff, freedom from a tyranny oppression of conformed belief systems by whoever. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you're a global elite or a motherfucking homeless person, bro. If you got some fucked up views and it includes other people adopting your views by force, by slander, by control, then basically you ain't whatever global elite or homeless elite, nigga. You just a fucking fucked up ass thinker and shit, you know what I'm saying? Which is not really positive or healthy, and to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind other people who have opposing thoughts and shit. They want to talk shit, they want to clown, I clown talk shit too. I have fun with it a lot of times, honestly, and shit. I don't take this shit serious and stuff. I do my best not to. But, so yeah, the movie, the documentary is really good. You know, if you don't know anything about the Illuminati and stuff, and like, you pretty much like me, when I first heard the Illuminati, it was like Prodigy from Mobb Deep, and then it was like all this bad stuff, you know what I'm saying? So like, if it's all bad, it must be bad. And like, if Santa Claus is on TV and in the fucking malls and we're writing letters to him, he must be real. And somebody took a bite of the cookie, he just must be real just because evidence of society supports that. But then society ain't always right. You know what I'm saying? Why we using the government postal service to send stamped envelopes, motherfucking, to the North Pole and shit? Where's that stuff go? You know what I'm saying? That's the same type of shit. Just because society does it doesn't mean it's right. And when, Mark Twain says, if you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time to pause and reflect, which I do very, very often and stuff. Even if I'm agreeing with my own shit, because I can be the majority against the minority within my own thoughts, and I can also be the minority at the same time. You know, it's called double thinking. But yeah, I hope anybody, like, if you haven't checked the documentary out just because it says Illuminati, or you turned it on, you started watching it, and you seen a chick with a Freemasonry, whatever, female Freemason, and he's like, you know what I'm saying, then watch it again, man. It's a good video. It's a really good video. And like, keep your eyes and your ears open to the to some of the ideas, the higher virtuous ideas, whether Illuminati was a good thing at the end or whether the beginning would be a good thing, it doesn't really matter. It's like, what are they talking about and shit, you know what I'm saying? And if, like I said, if you're only looking for something like if you're only gonna look at it like you just hold your head's a hammer and shit, your eyes are hammers and shit, your ears are hammers, everything you're gonna hear or see or think about, if it's not a fucking other hammer, it's gonna be a nail to you. You don't fucking attack that shit. You know, whack that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I gotta say about that. But I wanna say something about the mark of the beast, right? And this COVID-19 shit. So it's funny because Christians and everybody, mostly Christians, and even if they're not Christians, they talk about Christian concepts like they believe in them, like that's a Christian concept. You know what I'm saying? Or it's taught through the Christian, literature or their dogma and superstitious beliefs and everything. But the mark of the beast, everybody thinks it's gonna be niggas gotta get some kind of fucking, some microchip in their hand or in their face or fucking some shit like that. Every 20 years, it's always, the mark of the beast is always came out. There's always been the Antichrist. Every 5 years, they always got some new Antichrist and shit. And this one's real. This one's real. I'm finally coming to join you. That kind of shit, right? But this is what I'm gonna say, and this is what I noticed, right? The fuck is that? Anyway, the mark of the beast, bro. Like, look, when I'm looking at the mark of the beast, I'm looking for something achieved that fits that description. Not like everybody says it's gonna be this one thing, and I'm watching just for that one thing. Because if it's something else, it's not that. Hammers and nails. You know what I'm saying? If it's another hammer, I'm just gonna bypass it. If it's not a hammer, it's obviously a nail. I'm gonna whack that bitch and shit, which is not good thinking. You know what I'm saying? And so they talk about, where you can't buy, sell, or trade. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have the mark if you haven't accepted the mark of the beast. And the Christians like, oh, it's the mark of the beast. They wanted this, Trump, the Aleister Crowley, Hitler, Stalin, all these different fucking people and shit. Even down to like, they'll go so far as like, if they don't like somebody in their own neighborhood, that all of a sudden that nigga's the Antichrist. And he's possessed by a demon and shit. You know what I'm saying? To validate their thought processes and shit. So this mark of the beast, right? If you don't put a mask on when you go to the store, you can't go in the store. I don't care if that store is Ace Hardware. I don't care if that store is McFrugal's. I don't care if that store is Wendy's. I don't care if that store is Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't care if that store is Borders Bookstore. If you don't have a mask, you cannot go in. Nobody can, right? That's your mark of the beast, bro. Straight up. And I'm gonna paint it real simple. What we put beasts in? Fucking muzzles, nigga. Straight up. They gotta wear a muzzle and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they could be vicious, they could be this, or they could be that, whatever the fuck it is or at us that we want it to be to validate our positions of belief and stuff. And so this whole thing is going way past protecting ourselves or protecting one another and stuff, as the claim has been made. It's really truly about conformity. A lot of the truth is, a lot of the people that are looking at it from a different angle already came to that understanding and stuff. But I just want to tie in this mark of the beast thing. You got 6 foot away, 6 feet in front of you, 6 feet in front of you, and 6 feet to the side of you. 6, 6, 6. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter if it's left or right. It's 6, 6, 6. All right. You got front, back, side. Okay. Now, that's 666, mark of the beast. He who hath knowledge, understand the number of a man, right? Every individual who's doing the social distancing thing that's got a mask on has been muzzled up like a motherfucking animal and shit, bro. Straight up. That's your mark of the beast and shit. And look, and it's like, oh, people like, nope, it's gonna be the fucking chip because that's what I've been agreeing with everybody. I've been saying, well, it could be a chip later on and shit. It don't matter. We're just looking for the things that what we're looking for, the evidence of the results that fit the description. Simple as that, right? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be like, oh, is it fucking this big? Is it a fucking chip? Well, it can't be that. I don't care if it's a motherfucking this or that. It has to be what we think it is. And like, if everybody knows what it is and shit, you know what I'm saying? They say they're not gonna do it, then they probably won't do it. But what if everybody thinks they know what it is and they doing it, and they think they know what it is and they doing something that they think is not it? Then the mask put right over or the muzzle put right on their face, right? So when you worry about this mark of the beast shit, it's already here. You can't do shit. You can't buy food. You can't buy clothing. You can't buy nothing in the store if you don't got your mask on. They muzzled you up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go to work. When I walk to the casino, I gotta have my mask, throw that bitch on. But I found a loophole. Because I walk around without my mask and have a water bottle with and have the cap in my pocket. And every time I walk past security, I start drinking that shit, walking past. I don't even be drinking, I just have my mouth like this. Act like I'm drinking it. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can go through. Because I like to observe, fuck the civil liberties, fuck the God-given rights. I like to observe the rights that I give my fucking goddamn civil self. Straight up. Nothing more, nothing less. Can't nobody take away the right for me to have a fucking nostril. The right for me to have a bottom lip, nigga. And if they attack me for that shit, try to take that shit, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? If they win, they win. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And they can never take that from me, ever. I don't care if they lock me up in a box and throw me in the ocean and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'ma still be able to do what I gotta do because I still have my own mind, no matter what. No matter what. No matter if they take my arms and my legs, bro, and they even cut my head off, I still got my own me. They can never be taken away. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be living in fear about shit. I watch shit. That's your mark of the beast right there. You know what I'm saying? And I would assume that, you know, as a scientist, I'm like, okay, you know, how can this can be used for something else? Okay, well, everybody's conformed, everybody got the mask on. When I walk to the store, and this is funny, look. So thank God that COVID is annihilated or cannot transmit itself through with the mask on. I don't care if it's a fucking H95, N1, H1 mask, whatever they call this shit, N95 mask, fucking NBA 2K mask, NBA Live 96 mask. I don't give a fuck, game day mask. I don't care what kind of mask it is. If you got a mask on, it's gonna protect COVID. Yeah, that's what they say, and that's what okay, they're the experts, we don't question it. Fauci said this, and this person said that, and they have the white lab coat, and they're on TV, and we're not, so, and they got the fucking president, a whole bunch of other people backing up, and they got those people we don't. So, nothing, I don't care, nigga, if they said cheeseburger doesn't come with cheese, if they got expert witnesses, they got experts, that's the truth. I don't care if we know what a cheeseburger is. It's a burger with cheese on it. We don't got those experts and stuff, we ain't on TV, it's not true. You know what I'm saying? But you got these motherfuckers saying this, that, the other thing. And the COVID mask, while you're wearing a mask, you can't transmit COVID. Thank God that if you're in a casino or if you're anywhere, 'cause I live in Vegas, if you're going to a restaurant with a mask on, it's like 10 of y'all, and y'all sit down to eat and you take the mask off. The only reason that the mask doesn't, that COVID doesn't transmit is because you're eating. That's the only reason. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, we've finally been able to stop this thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, like, and that shit doesn't even make no sense at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, only to sit deal in absolutes, that's an absolute in itself. I say that often, but look at how I look at it. If wearing a mask stops something from attacking your insides or contracting something, wouldn't taking the mask off in the application or in the environment that you're trying to protect yourself from negate the fucking mask at all the time? Like if you have the mask on, you're walking around all the malls and shit, right? And you go into this restaurant, and everybody's wearing a mask that works at the restaurant. Even the bitch that's serving you is wearing a mask and stuff. And you take your mask off to eat, wouldn't that right there nullify wearing a mask? Because right there, so you made yourself available to the disease and shit. But people just eating, utensils, they bring their own utensils, they bring their own plates, they ain't wash the plates, they don't know what. They ain't wash the plates themselves, with sanitizer plates themselves, they just get the plate and they blindly follow and shit. Just because they say it's okay. So that's right there, the dumb shit. Right there. You know what I'm saying? Before in the beginning, you got motherfuckers masks fucking and gloves. You know what I'm saying? 6'2". And I was like, okay, we don't need the gloves because it doesn't live that long on certain surfaces and shit after we said it does. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be straight. And like, I guess your eyes are like impervious to any kind of assault. I don't care if a nigga shot you in it. If you get the mask on, your eyes gonna block it as well. It's like, bro, the fucking whole thing. And then I'm gonna go into this too. ODD TV got a documentary, had two of them. One's like a 5-minute one, one's a whole 45-minute movie about the theory of germs and viruses. And I had to look it up because it is still just a theory, bro. Still a theory. The most accepted theory in the world from the scientific field. People who study science in that field, that they call science. It's a theory. So everything we're doing is based on theoretical fucking science. Just let you know that. Just let you know that right there. You know what I'm saying? If you're a flat earther, you're like, oh shit, yes, I know gravity's a theory too, and that's still not been proven, but still a theory, yeah. Plate tectonics, subduction, subversion, still a theory, yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? And We basing and that's the dumbness of the people. And this is the best way to do it. If you stop people from doing what they got to do to stay alive and shit, to live a natural, normal life, then you can implement anything you want, anything. Because like when you keep the people, they can't make money, and everybody who doesn't have a job is worried they're gonna lose their apartment, they'll lose their belongings, they'll lose their car and shit, right? And then so they go to work, and your job's like, well, you have to wear a mask in order to work. Well, you're gonna wear the mask in order to work, because you're in fear, like, oh, the whole world is gonna take your shit from you. And everybody in the whole world is thinking the same fucking thing. Even the motherfuckers that are doing the repos and shit. Even the motherfucking county clerks, even the judges and shit. So it's a system that's based on attacking itself and shit, and keeping each part of itself anonymous to the part that is itself. And it's simple. It's insane, but it's simple. You know what I'm saying? So like the whole get up, the whole COVID-19 get up. You know, I'd be watching it. I'd be moving with the people move and shit. You know, I'm against wearing masks, but I'll wear one. Only so I gotta go buy shit. Simple as that. I'm not wearing masks. I'm scared the motherfucker gonna cough and threaten me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I wear a mask simply because when in Rome, I gotta do as the Romans, and I had to move amongst them without being noticed and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you see me right now talking shit, using my mind, my mouthpiece. Anyway, I did a video in a little bit. I'm gonna upload this one. Y'all enjoy. It's the Mental Ninja jumping off. Peace.